And welcome back to this edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. We're going to be trying today for Map 8 from the scientist Frostbite. We'll be taking on 171 monsters, so we'll be looking to get 171 kills, all 4 secrets, and 60 items. One of the fun parts of, or a couple of fun parts of this map, I should say, we'll be facing both an archvile and a spider mastermind. So let's get started. Around us will be some shotgunners who would like to take care of as quickly as possible before they give us too much damage. There we go, there's a few there. We will of course pick up this equivalent of plasma gun. I think we'll use our shock mitts. So we'll have a lay of the land. I don't think I've missed a shotgunner anywhere. There are some imps that can come for us. So why don't we take care of them, and then we can do a bit of a dive tour this first open area, which is where we'll end up just before the map is completely completed. Okay, so what we have in here, we'll grab the armor bonuses while we're here, is we have, this is the last area where we'll end up at the exit and confront the scientist inside. A bunch of specters. We could take out our chain gun and gun them down, or just use our shock mitts. But when we come back here after we've completed the other areas, there will be a couple of mancubi and a couple of revenants that will create a whole bunch of infighting. We may be able to clear this whole area without firing a shot if we choose. So we're just going to leave all of them there. That's the area we're going to be going through once we're done looking around. There's a shotgunner just sitting there. Oh, yes. Pardon me. So first place we'll look is in here. There's a switch. We'll run out. You can see there's a berserk pack. That counts as a secret. And we grab it. Look around these boxes. Kind of like the design, personally. Kind of nice. And on this side, be some ammo, but also an armor bonus. Don't forget that as well. Well, it looks like that's about all we can do here for now. So we're going to continue on to where we found the first shotgunner. And we're going to take on some more shotgunners as we go down this icy hall. Aim for the barrel. And of course, you heard the liquefaction of our shotgunner friend. So we'll just continue on. There are more shotgunners to dispose of. So why don't we go ahead and do that. And there we are. Now this is a tricky area. You would not think so just by looking at it, because it's mostly imps. The issue is that the spider mastermind pops up in the center there. Now what I'm standing on right here, and what you will stand on when you take on this map, this is really just a giant lift. And once you enter the room, it lifts up and you can't get back in. And then you're facing not only these enemies, but the spider mastermind without really any cover. So it's really a kill box of a room, as I see it. So I have a better way that doesn't get us locked in there and allows us to finish off Her Majesty with a little bit more dignity. Okay, I think we've managed to get them. So we walk briefly in and run right back in. So you can hear we've triggered the lift. We lower it again, and the good thing is that it will not pop back up once we step out again. So that solves that major problem. So we'll run here first, grab these very useful items, the Megasphere and some plasma, and there she is in all her splendor with her giant chain gun. There are also a couple of specters running around. As you see the water area below where the center is, there are some specters that come from there. And here comes one of them. And we'll be sure to just keep our distance of the spider mastermind and just fire off some plasma. Shouldn't be too bad from here. As you can see, we've taken a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Lost a little bit of health, but there's more health packs, as you can see, around the arena. Oh boy. Not fantastic. Okay, here's the down to 25. That was pretty ugly. Alright, we need to be a little bit more careful. These bio rifles, bio guns, really do fire a lot slower than our friendly neighborhood plasma rifles, as you may recall. And so it does take a little longer to finish off the enemies using the weapon, but that's okay. So we're just going to revitalize ourselves. We are going to grab the red key. And unless I'm mistaken, we did get both specters. Yes, I don't hear any. So now we're ready to move on with the red key through the red door. Now in this area, it's enclosed. There are some barrels to blow up or to be blown up next to, so be careful about that. But the enemies outside can either see or hit you, because this is a impenetrable field in a way. They don't sense you through. There's a zombie man around the corner. Don't forget about him. So while we're in here, we'll just pick up some ammo because, well, we need some. So let's go ahead and do that. If you don't have the shock gloves, there are some right there. I'm getting myself hinged in the roots here. No, okay, good. And I guess we'll take a little bit of health and we'll head out. We'll face an actual pain elemental, not a psi demon, as they like to call them in this. Actual pain elemental. Come on, Spectre, get out of the way. Okay, so we're going to take care of this pain elemental and a couple of lost, 3 lost souls that get barfed out. And just like that, it's gone. So this is the big open area beyond the honeycomb fence, if you will. By the way, this door does not open up by pressing it. It opens up by approaching it. Oops. Where did you come from? Well, that wasn't super fantastic, so be mindful of the Spectre. I couldn't sneak up on you. So you do want to take care of the... oh, brother. You do want to take care of the shotgunners first, and then make your way over to take care of the imps and the helmet. As we can see from here, there are a number of health bonuses. There's the Hell Knight on the last platform. We do want the imps and the Hell Knight to infight, if at all possible, failing which we'll just dispose of them ourselves. Boy, I am really not very artful today. I don't know what happened there, but not great. Okay, so let's take care of the last imp. We're just going to get some health. But we do need to go back onto this platform, because we need to jump up there to get that backpack you can see in the distance. So let's go ahead and grab that. We're back up to 100%, no harm, no foul. A little bit more ammo. Of course, we need to press the switch to allow us to get to the next area. So let's go ahead and do that. This is also a lift that as you approach it, don't forget the armor bonus, it will lower and we'll face an arachnid trophy. So let's try to get through this one without taking too much damage. There's a side demon in the background. Through the blue door, I guess. We don't have the blue key yet, but we will. But the first thing we're going to do is there is a shotgunner right up here. Oh goodness, okay, there are some specters that managed to sneak out of the closed area from up there, as you can see. And that shotgunner is what we wanted to take care of first. So we will need to dispose of all of those specters and be mindful of the side demon that's in the blue room there. So we will press that again. Would have been good to jump in. Maybe we can jump in now. Okay. And if we needed any health, there is some health here to help heal us a little bit. So here's a side demon. We don't have the blue key, but let's dispose of this enemy now because we can. Great. So we can move on to the next area, which is where the shotgunner was. Beyond, we'll have certainly some chain gunners as we walk into the room. So walk in and back up to the left. Is my preferred approach. Okay, so there's an armor bonus here. There are two Mancubus. There's some Mancubi just beyond. Pick up the flasks. And we can go ahead and take care of the zombie men on either side of these areas. Best to avoid the Mancubus if you can. And the other. Get that Mancubus to get down. Okay, so he's done. You notice there is a health bonus. We can only get it once we get to that elevated area, and I'll show you how to do that. For the meantime, what's going to happen now is that as soon as I hit this switch, a Revenant will pop out, and we will have to dispose of the Revenant. All right, and we also have some side events to dispose of, so why don't we go ahead and do that. The bio gun. And that's that. So this area for now has been cleared out. There will be more Revenants and other enemies once we end up over there. But for now, it's okay to move along. You can see over here, this blue entryway, the blue bar anyway, is broken off, so we can go through there. We cannot get through here. This is truly needing the blue key, but there is a chain gunner, which I have missed with my remaining chain gun ammo, so we will just try to avoid getting shot in the back, but there are some chain gunners up here. All right. Break out the shock mitts for the pinky. Pick up some of the health that we lost. I do like the frozen Doom guys. Looking quite frozen and chilled, but I think it's a nice little design. Pick up some of the ammo from the deceased chain gunners. And in here we will find 3 Arachnotrons and an Archfile. I think it's a zombie, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's a zombie. So we're going to go ahead and eliminate them without getting in the eyesight, if you will, of the Archfile. We don't want the Archfile's blasts to get us. So that's one. We'll go ahead and pick up the ammo box. There's an armor bonus there. Once we dispose of this Arachnotron, we'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, so we'll go in. There is some ammo here, and there's some health if you need it. More ammo. So what I prefer to do is, I don't know if you saw the Archfile, but it's right there in its cage. As I hop out here, you can hide from it by getting really close to the cage. It can't get you if you're hiding behind this pillar, for example. So that's a preferred way to avoid being zapped by the Archfile. And I use the rockets, although you could use the plasma, it's up to you. Or even the shotgun. So let's grab some ammo. I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, but there's one secret that's a little bit more difficult than the others to find. You'll see along the edges here, the snow edge looks pretty normal and okay. If you look really carefully over here, it's a little bit more squared off, which is a good indicator that there's something different, meaning a secret, and yes, that would be true in this case. That is secret number 2. Not easy to find, so that's where you will find that. Cool room design, I do like that. Poor Doom guy. So we can hop down, and we can just go back to where the Archfile's lift was, and we can continue on, having found that secret and picked up the Berserk pack. So this is where we're going to see some Revenants pop out. We're going to grab the blue key, but that health bonus is just down there. Let's grab it. Okay, so we managed to escape the rockets. We did get the blue key from up there. We did get the health bonus from there. So we do have everything we need before moving on now to where and we pick up these items, of course, too, to where the chain gunners are, where I unsuccessfully tried to pick off that chain gunner. I will tag him now. What I prefer to do is, there are chain gunners that are going to teleport in. There's some around the left, and there's one right there on the right. I don't know if you can see him. We're going to go ahead and dispose of him first. Grab the armor if you need it. And you can use this area as a hold point, while the other chain gunners do teleport in. We have a good little duck and peekaboo area here. So let's pick up some ammo. There's a backpack in here, so let's grab that. Always can use more ammo. And there will be a chain gunner on the corner, and another one just beyond, and another one just beyond that. If you'll notice, there's an armor bonus, but you need a little bit of a running start to get the lift. There you go. So we got that. This is not a door that leads anywhere, but I do kind of like the fact that it's like winter in Canada when you open up your back door and there's nothing but a snowball there. So I think that's a kind of a fun thing. In here we have a little bit of ammo, some health if you need it. Over here it's a stim pack. And we'll pick up the Oregon stuff just by jumping onto the lift. We did dispose of the Mancubus, so we don't have to worry about that. By coming up to this area and hitting the switch that the Mancubus was defending, we will allow these bars to come down so we can leave. And also, we have to dispose of some imps. Not a huge threat, but let's efficiently just kind of mow them down gently. And that's that. So we have everything we need for now. Now we are armed with the blue key. Why don't we go ahead and hit the switch, which will allow us to hit this switch. And then we get into this area. So before I step in on the right, there's going to be I think they call it a soul sphere, but I think it's a megasphere, and a secret area. And I'll show you how to get it. There will be imps in there. To the left, this wall will open up, and there will be some pinkies to run up. So we have to be careful. There are a few armor bonuses along the wall back there, and another imp. The hall will go dark as soon as you step in. So why don't we go ahead, kind of trigger everybody. So the pinkies come out with the blast of your shotgun, and when you first spot her. And now we can turn our attention, to the imps that were in there. You can see the megasphere waiting for us. Let's grab some health. There's another imp, so why don't we just dispose of that imp. These two armor bonuses, if you look as it flashes, that one was here and one was here. So we have both of those. Pick up some ammo, health if you need it. And there's the switch to reveal this secret for the megasphere. I do think they call it a soul sphere for some reason, but anyway, that item is taken care of, and now we have 3 out of the 4 secrets. So far, so good. So this area is going to take us to a bit of an open area with a lot of enemies, certainly a lot of shotgunners, zombie, which I think are at some lost souls. So the enemies with the guns, I think, have pretty good range, and I think we should dispose of them first. Don't enter the room quite yet, because there are enemies above / behind us on the above balconies, including some rebels, if we go around each side. So we need to be careful as we step in. There's also a bunch of shotgunners there, so as soon as we step out into the room, we're going to find that's not going to be very nice, and we have to hopefully shoot them before they shoot us. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. I'll take out the regular shotgun. This area, I think, has more. Let's go ahead. All right, we'll leave the pinky for now. All right, that's not too bad. Okay, so we've taken care of the overhead enemies for the most part. We'll also pick up these health items, the health bonuses. Count as an item, so we're racking them up quickly. There's a megasphere, we'll get that in a moment. There's a zombie man roaming around, we can take care of him. These items can be obtained by jumping off any of the elevated areas, so we'll get that in a moment. But first, yes, we'll need to take care of the revenants. That's one. Oh darn, I don't know how it got through, but it did. Alright, well, I took a little bit of damage there. Not wonderfully, I must add, but it is what it is. So we'll jump down here, pick up the remaining items that we didn't run over. And now those pesky imps, do let us dispose of them. And they're gone. So we'll head over here and grab this armor bonus, easily missed. There are enemies in there, so be careful as you walk past our chain gunners too, and I'll show you how to get rid of them efficiently. So we'll pick up all these health bonuses, all of these health bonuses. And we'll just go down these halls first to make sure we didn't miss anybody. There are no stragglers, it appears not. We will pick up the ammo, why not? We'll go down the other way and do the exact same thing. Pick that up, we'll also end up getting the Hager armor. So why don't we just do that now, after we've picked up the ammo. Pretty full, I guess, with shotgun ammo. And we'll just gently jump down here, and there we go. There's the Megasphere. So we'll switch over to the chain gun. Before we enter this room and try to do some blasting, there's imps on the left, chain gunners on the right, and an imp in the middle. We're not going to do that quite yet. You're going to see this door doesn't look quite right, but this wall rather, it's an actual secret door. Getting in here will be a secret as we walk into the room to gather the ammo that's in there, the rockets. And we tag the secret that way, we get the ammo, and we're good. So right now, we have 4 out of 4, and we have only 2 items remaining. So we'll leave, and there's one of them, that's the armor bonus. We'll leave the middle imp for a moment, because every time you shoot and kill that imp, more will teleport in. So, and you can hear them, it's more than one imp, clearly. So we'll position ourselves, I like to position myself around here, and just as the imps come in, just with your regular shotgun, and a little bit of artful dodging if necessary, take them out until the room is silent and imps are no more. I don't hear any more. Oh, yes, I do. Yes. Will that be it, though? I believe so. I don't hear any more imps. So let's grab this item. The armor bonus, we'll grab the yellow key. So we're only missing 1. We have all 4 secrets, and we're missing 1 item. We haven't missed any. It's actually in the final room. As opposed to when you normally approach an exit in the scientist, and before you touch the door, you've completed the level. This one, you actually have to go through the last door. The scientist himself is inside. We'll have to pistol shoot him or whatever. And there's 1 health bonus. So we haven't missed any. It's just it's in the very last room. So with the yellow key, we can head back. As I mentioned, when we shot this imp, the backpack is accessible through a lift from below, and this is where we are now. So we will mosey on over to this main area that we started in, activate the Mancubus and the Revenants. You can see that the Spectres are already in full fight mode because they're getting rocketed, unfortunately for them. So let's see what we can do to provoke some infighting. We can see the Mancubus has taken on some Spectres. Oh, and the Mancubus lost to the Spectres. That's interesting. Well, it looks like I will definitely need to take matters into my own hands, because there's no way all of those Spectres and all likelihood are going to take care of all those Revenants, or both of those Revenants. That's 1. That's 2. If you want to be judicious with ammo, why not? So it looks like we have everyone except for one enemy we're missing, and we're missing 1 item, which will be the scientist room here, and a health bonus. So why don't we go ahead here, you spot the scientist, pick him off before he gives you too much damage, and he disappears like the coward that he is, right? So he's gone. Now we have all 177 enemies. Let's go get our last item, pick this up too, and now we are done. So just to do a final tally, all 177 kills, all 4 secrets, all 60 items, and of course what that means is that we are done. Let's just head over and tag up. There we go. So that was map 8 of the Scientist, Frostbite. Some cagey areas. I do like the fact that you have to fight off the Mancubi and the Revenants at the same time in that open area room. Not a lot of cover. And that hard to find, well-placed secret on the snow ledge is kind of cool. And I wasn't terribly expecting a Spider Mastermind and an Archvile on this level, but there they were. And I think that's a good challenge too. Hopefully my tips on how to, certainly with the Spider Mastermind, how to defeat her without getting locked in that room, I hope that's a good tip, and that'll help you get through the level and have some fun with it. Well, that's this edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. If you thought this video was helpful and enjoyable, then yes, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any further videos that I upload. But for now, that's it. Next attempt will be Map 9 of the Scientist, Biolab, and I hope to see you then. Thanks very much.